Okay, what's up? Shut up. Okay, what's up? Shut up.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. The weekend of hoops continues. It's the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Boston Celtics. And that's it for now. Let's send you out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. Enjoy the first half. We'll see you soon.
Yes, I does that. What everybody trying to be now, I was that. They could never stop me. That's why I love rap. Been living the life, crazy ice. Swag, the gear, the bread, all the whips was a year ahead. I only fear the feds.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. First for the Spurs, Tony Parker is out there with Martin. And at the center position, one of the most highly skilled seven-footers in the game today. He can do it all. Pau Gasol. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Aldridge in at the four slot. And for Boston, Isaiah Thomas out there with Avery Bradley. And holding down the middle, a tremendously hard-working and versatile big man out of the Dominican Republic, Al Horford. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Johnson in at the four spot.
You know, it's always strange to see how a team will react when they lose one of their biggest stars. Last season, the Celtics were thought to be dead in the water when Rondo tore his ACL, but they actually rallied and went on a winning streak after the injury.
Now, here's Thomas. Now the feed to Bradley. Back to Thomas. Thomas off a pick from Johnson. Crowder, he's covered by Leonard. Shot by Crowder, no good. Well, Clark, as you said, with Rondo and the Celtics, they would go on to win the next 7 right after his injury. And overall, Steve played better than expected the rest of the way.
Sometimes that's the way these things go, Kevin. A star player goes down, everybody else kind of steps up. And instead of feeling sorry for themselves, they use it as a rallying cry. And all those role players for Boston really picked up the extra slack. I thought they made a great push to end that season after the Rondo injury.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. They'll go to the line. Thomas will go to the free throw line. They get Pau Gasol.
Well, keep an eye on this, Kevin. His ability to double clutch in midair and still make shots is incredible. Just unbelievable body control.
And one of the more noticeable things about him, Steve, is how ineffective screens are against him. I mean, it's almost like he's got oil all over his body, the way he slips off of it.
So it's the Spurs now. It's a three-point game. Parker kicks to Gasol. Leonard. Dishes to Martin. Back to Leonard. Spurs working the ball around now. Offensive rebound, Spurs. And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Aldridge.
Well-executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
On defense, the Spurs. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the opposing defense and open things up by using their ability to knock down long-range shots. Success from the perimeter will translate to success on the inside. Those were his words to me, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, because that's really the only way that you can force the defense to spread out and extend itself. And when that happens, then other opportunities are created.
Here's Thomas, following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Horford with the screen on Parker. Gasol with the steal. Leonard attacking into LaMarcus Aldridge. Back to Leonard. Johnson with the block. 3-on-3. Here's Thomas. And it goes as the official covers the foul. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. Free throw good, Thomas. Here's Martin. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. And Thomas over to help. Pass to Parker. Back to Martin. Takes a three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Thomas passes to Horford. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
Well, you knew with no Joe Johnson in Atlanta anymore, there'd be extra shots to go around. Al Horford got a few of them, and with Johnson's departure, it's one of the reasons he had more field goal attempts than in any season of his career.
And here is Thomas, following Kevin Martin's three. Horford goes in. That's good. Horford's got his first 2 points. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Steve, you talked about Horford scoring last season, upping his scoring rate. Over 17 points a game.
I really liked his efficiency, Kevin. Remained efficient even as he added to his point totals. He continues to be a very underrated jump shooter. Is a more physical player than he gets credit for being, and that mid-range stroke of his is something that is as good as anybody's in the league for his size.
A different look now for San Antonio. Matt Bonner, he's checked in for Gasol. Green comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Ginobili in for Kevin Martin. 56 seconds left to play in the first. The shot by Ginobili, the offensive rebound.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make. And when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
The pass to Thomas. From the arc. Up the line by Boston. Back to Bradley. Outside Thomas. Kicks it to Crowder. Horford with the screen on Green. Into Al Horford. No one. Aldridge with some nice D. For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Ginobili misses.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
Here's Bradley. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. Bradley's got 5 minutes. 7 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Parker with the three. And no good trying to get that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Boston on top, leading by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong, and they put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, Tony Parker summed up his role this way. Quote, the last 2 or 3 years, it's become my team. Papa's challenging me to become the franchise player. On Tony Parker's greater role, Tim Duncan says, quote, the load has switched over to him. It's a big thing, and he's handled it great. Guys, he's delivered. One of the top 10 players in the league last year.
That's right, Doris. Thanks.
Well, Pop and the team really believe in him, and they trust him, and he's rewarding that trust.
You know, one of the things you love about Aldridge is his offensive versatility. I mean, he's a big guy that's obviously a threat in the post, but he's really worked to make himself a threat from the elbows, the edges of that foul lane area. He's quite dangerous there, too. Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
So it's the Spurs now after the basket by Boston. 5 on the clock. Here's Mills. No good. And it's Boston the other way. And going back to Aldridge, Clark, great skill, and for his size, Steve, he can really move.
Good point, Kevin. Defenders try to front him in the post, and he'll continually roll right to the rim or across the lane to create a better passing angle for his guards.
Boston with the ball after the made shot from Mills. Feeds it to Zeller. Here's the screen. Pass to Young. And again, it's Boston converting.
Well, with him, what immediately comes to mind is the long-range shooting. I mean, he can knock down shots from anywhere, and, of course, that forces the defense to locate him at all times.
And another thing about his game that's really noticeable is how well he handles defensive pressure when he's getting his shot off. He's a very composed shooter.
Here's Anderson after the made shot from Young. Let's go. Rebounded by the Celtics. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Hunter, the pass to Young. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. The Spurs making a switch here. And Olynyk kicks to Hunter. With the lead pass. That one wide left.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Mills dishes to Simmons. Pass to Anderson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Shot clock at 6. And Mills kicks to Gasol. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effective.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
So it's Boston now. 1:07 left in the first half of the game. Some solid defense from Anderson. Here's Murray, defended by Young. Rejected by Young. They get it back. That's good. There's 53 seconds left here in the second. Boston trailing. Young, right side. Number 36. Again, the miss by the Celtics. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
Yeah, no question. If I'm them, I'm definitely going 2-for-1.
Anderson passes to Murray. Simmons. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. He feeds it to Gasol. The baseline J. Can't get it to go. The Celtics have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
He had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
There's 14 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Hunter. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That's good from Hunter. Both free throws good from Hunter.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Here's Parker. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's Martin missing.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Tie game in Boston. Keep it here for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll see you after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome, everyone, to the Halftime Report. Let's get going. The Celtics are making every effort to win. They've looked to their bench for scoring, and it's paying big dividends. Isaiah Thomas getting it done through 2 quarters. He has 6 points, and he's been able to provide some nice assists as well. And San Antonio also bringing it. This is a disciplined team. When it comes to boxing out, controlling the backboard with fundamental play, we've seen it so far. Al Gasol getting it done early. After 2, he's got 6 points and has been very efficient, converting his shots into points with a nice field goal percentage. And now we'll send you back to Boston for the start of the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.